Iran launches missiles at U.S. military installations in Qatar and Iraq. And we return to talking about the ceasefire between Israel and Iran, recently announced by the President of the United States, Donald Trump. I will call back our correspondent in Washington, Vasconcelos, who speaks live from the White House. Patricia, well, Donald Trump announced it, but have Iran or Israel confirmed this truce? Look, Simone, they haven't confirmed it yet. And not only haven't they confirmed it, but Israel has issued an alert for the capital of Iran, Tehran, asking residents there to leave the capital in the next few hours. And Iran has issued a warning to a city in Israel. The confirmation, Simone, for now, only from the American president, who, despite being here in the White House, he spoke out on social media, as you can see, in a post on his network, Truth Social. The Qatari authority, Simone, commented and confirmed that the Emir of Qatar spoke by telephone this afternoon with President Donald Trump in this phone call here at the White House. He made this mediation with Iran so that the Middle Eastern country could accept this ceasefire, which, according to Donald Trump, begins at midnight here in the American capital, 1 a.m. in time. And according to the U.S. president, the Iranians must stop the bombings first. Before this announcement made from the White House, more attacks took place in the Middle East, including the main and largest military base in the Middle East, as you can see now in the report by correspondent. This was not a military target, but a symbolic target. Evin Prison in Tehran is where the country's political prisoners are held. According to the Iranians, no one was injured. Another symbolic target of the day was the clock counting down to the destruction of Israel. It's placed in the center of the Iranian capital. Israel claims that it has also destroyed more military structures. But neither the attacks nor the defense system can contain all the missiles launched by Iran. This was in southern Israel, where a power station was hit. Thousands were left without power. Those that are intercepted can fall anywhere and leave victims. Luckily, that wasn't the case with this one. What happened on Monday already had another meaning in the context of a war that changed levels after the direct attacks by the United States on Iran over the weekend. The Iranians vowed to retaliate, and did so late in the day. After being the first real target of one of the most powerful bombs in the U.S. arsenal, 3 nuclear bases were hit. The U.S. president said the bases were completely destroyed, but other U.S. officials and the International Atomic Energy Agency say there is damage that could be severe. But there is no way to confirm that at this time. Satellite images taken days before the bombing show what experts have called unusual activity. The line of cargo trucks at Ford may indicate that Iran has moved the enriched uranium to another location. In these other images, you can see the after. The craters in the ground would be the places where the bombs fell. After a day of many threats and speculation, the United States and the United Kingdom sent warnings to their citizens in Qatar to seek refuge. The country's airspace was then closed. It was the last signal before the arrival of the Iranian missiles. The target was the largest U.S. base in the Middle East, with about 10,000 military personnel. It was such an expected reaction that President Donald Trump thanked Iran for warning him earlier and mocked what he called the Iranians' weak response. Qatar had also been warned. U.S. bases in Bahrain and Iraq are also on alert for possible attacks that are more symbolic than practical. SBT News, the largest news channel on YouTube. Music.